did a man by the name of Jimmy Savile, or Savile, groom, or was he inappropriate with Keir Starmer? You know, there are photos that supposedly connect the two together. When Starmer was a child, it's all alleged, could be AI. And someone sent this to me today. That's why I'm talking about it. I would have never even thought about Jimmy. Also, I never saw anything in Keir Starmer's chart that alerted me that he would have been a victim in that way, in that capacity, if you know where I'm going with it. Jimmy Savile, he died in 2011, abused hundreds of people, mostly children, but some as old as 75 years of age. And that's what I'm reading. In his astrological chart with Keir Starmer, what I will say, it's not factual, but allegedly, there is no 5th house or 8th house Moon-Saturn entanglement. I'm looking at the chart. There's no entanglement there. So what that tells me astrologically is there is no indication that Savile, or Savile, however you pronounce his last name, sorry guys, did anything inappropriately in early life of Keir Starmer, like any type of contact. Now, this is not factual. It could come out that something did, but according to the charts, no, it did not. He did not really have an opportunity to be alone with Jimmy, but I want to say something. I saw this before in Keir Starmer's chart. I was very lenient. Like, I was like, I don't really want to say anything because I don't want people thinking I'm judging, because I really don't care about people who choose the same sex sexual orientation. It doesn't bother me. I prefer the opposite sex. I prefer males, but if someone prefers women, men of the same sex, it's not for me to judge. I'm not the one that makes that final say-so. But Starmer does have those traits in his astrological chart. He sure does. And so does Macron and Zelensky. All three of these men, God knows what they do when they're on that, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but God knows what those three do. Even on trains, we've seen that. But all three of these men have those type of tendencies. Not that I care. But Macron's been hiding it for years. Years. Zill, not so much. I don't think he really cares. I mean, he knows he's an actor, but I think he's got those tendencies. They show. And Starmer, I saw that in the chart. So, but I don't see anything about Jimmy Savile grooming him. Okay, and this was asked of me to look into. And at the end of the video, I will link a few pictures. You can decide if you think they're AI or if they are real, but I don't see a connection. They definitely knew each other, but I don't think Jimmy had an opportunity to really be alone with Keir. But that's my opinion. I don't see anything in the charts that indicate Keir is a victim in that way.